Hey guys, Tinker Taylor here today, bringing you back another Pokemon Build series video. So today we have Ninetales, who is the evolution of the build we did yesterday of Vulpix, and Ninetales looks like a golden wolf with, I believe, 9 tails. I haven't counted, but I'm under the assumption it's 9. And when I saw this Pokemon, I immediately thought of a agility training dog park type thing, and so that's what we end up with. It's kind of one of the rare 64x64 ones, but I'm not too mad at that. I feel like this is one of the builds where it kind of makes sense to be on a 64x64 lot, and I'm very glad that I did. If I had done it on a small lot, it still would have made sense, but I just would have done 1 agility course instead of 4. So yeah, I don't know, if you play with pets in this game, you could definitely have a look at this build. It's meant to just be an agility course, that's it. There's no other purpose to it. And the one thing I thought about putting in that I completely forgot to put in was bins. I was going to put in a few bins so that I don't actually know how gameplay works with dog litter? Sorry, that's not what I'm trying to say. I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. Dog poop. That's the word. Yeah, I'm not sure how it works with dog poop. Do you need a bin to put it in? If you do, then yeah, probably you should throw in the bin. So I do want to apologize for forgetting to put that in, but you know, it is what it is. It's an interesting build, because yeah, a lot of them are places that you can visit or live in, and this is kind of yeah, sure, you could visit it, but it's a bit odd, you know, just to come here just to train your dog. But again, if you're doing gameplay, that probably is something that is helpful for you, to practice the agility courses and whatnot, and if you have a dog who needs socialization or whatever, that'd be another great place to socialize your dog. Now, I'm not I live with dogs, but I don't really hang out with dogs. They're not really my thing. So yeah, I don't know. If this is something you'd visit in real life, let me know. Or if you do dog agility course training things in real life, let me know down below if it is something that you would take your dog to. 'Cause yeah, I don't know, it's something, some of these things I just build because I'm I don't know, maybe this, maybe that, I guess this, I guess that. And at the end of the day, I'm pretty happy with how it turns out, really. It's, again, something I'm not super confident with, but trying out new and different things, and yeah, I don't know. I that's what I love about The Sims, is you can just build so many different things, and no matter how many things you've thought of and done, there's probably something out there that you haven't tried, you haven't built, or you haven't nailed yet. There are some people out there who start building and I'm wow, this is your first build? I don't believe that. You are fantastic. And people like that just pull out such amazing builds. But even people who do such amazing builds like that, I'm sure there are build styles out there that they haven't done before. So yeah, I enjoy exploring these kind of seemingly useless lots. To me, it is a useless lot. What are you gonna do with this lot? But I have had a lot of fun building with it. It's you know, it's just something that I don't know if many people would do. I don't know if many people would build this in game, and if anyone would even use it. But I love doing builds like that. Yes, it's useless and whatever, but it's something that it is very different, and you know, maybe you do download it and you add a few things here and there and it suddenly becomes a park. You add a few barbecues or grills or whatever they're called in game, and a bathroom and some chess tables, and you know, boom, it's a park. It's a dog park, and it's actually usable in game. So even if you don't have a dog, it's still usable, but you could set it as a dog friendly place where lots of dogs show up. So, you know, it's definitely something different, curious, unique, and fun. And yeah, I don't know, even the landscaping, I actually feel pretty good about this one. Landscaping's not really my thing. It's really, not uncomfortable, but I just don't feel confident in it. But this one I feel pretty good about. I don't know, it's, I feel like because it's in this little set section and it's kind of just the same thing over and over again but slightly different, I feel a lot more confident with it and comfortable. I liked the fact that I layered all these different plants. I got different height flowers, flower bushes, plain bushes, grass even, and then yeah, instead of just flower bushes, just plain old flowers as well. So just kind of mixing and matching things in there, and I feel pretty good about it. So, you know, if you are into landscaping, definitely let me know down below your thoughts on said landscaping, because I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I say I like it, but at the end of the day, I don't know if it is good. I don't know if it is something that looks good to other people. If there's things I could have done to improve it or make it better, or if, you know, I nailed it. Like, I don't know, because it is something I struggle with. So, yeah. Also, another thing I've noticed is that I was really struggling trying to get Tool to work for me. I couldn't build, I guess, a room to select items, but I realized towards the end when I was taking screenshots, I looked up, and if you use Tool when you're trying to create a toggle box, which is, you create a box, you toggle it on, it selects all the items in it, so you don't have to try and manually do them one by one, which is so super handy. It was in the sky for some reason. Now, I don't know if that's just because the game broke the mod, or if this lot is broken. I think it's just the game breaking the mod, because there has been an update since before this build. I actually updated it this morning after backing it up and saving it. So yeah, if you are a Sims player, or even if you play any other game, please back up your files. I do it quite regularly. I used to do it every time I built, and now I kind of do it every couple of days, maybe even up to a week. But yeah, the more you do it, the better, and especially before updates, because if something goes wrong, you have a backup, and you don't have to lose everything. And all you do for a backup, in case you don't know, is you go to the Sims folder, like where it's downloaded on your computer, and you just copy it and you put it straight onto your desktop, like onto the little background. And then when you need to update again, you delete it and redo it again. But if you need to re-download like the save file, you specifically you go into the EA folder, and then you take out you don't take it out, you copy the Sims folder onto your desktop, and then if you need to replace it or put the old thing back, you delete the one that's in the EA app and you put the one from your desktop into the EA app folder, and it will be a-okay for you. You don't have to worry. Even stuff like when you're moving computers, if you put your Sims folder onto a hard drive and then you download Sims onto your new computer, you can do the same thing. You take it from the hard drive and you put it into the EA folder. And that'll be like all your saves, all your screenshots, all your mods, everything. Which I think is just beautiful, because I do plan on upgrading my computer completely, and I do worry about losing things like that. But if you have backups, you will be a-okay. You will have everything and you do not have to worry. Also, another thing you can do to save your builds, if you're worried about that, is to upload them to the gallery, not just to your library, but to the gallery. So yes, people will be able to see them and download them even if they're half built, but that is a sure-proof way of like saving your builds. You will not lose them if they're on the gallery. Your library is a little more questionable though, because I do find quite a lot of times that my library randomly just empties itself, which is kind of annoying, but you know, what else can you do other than back up and save to the gallery instead of your library? So yeah, definitely handy top tips that I would recommend there if you are worried about updates and whatnot. And I know I'm kind of a little bit late to it because the update's already happened, but if you haven't updated yet, I also recommend turning off auto update. That way if you forget and you go to open Origin or the EA app, you can see like, oh, okay, cool, like I've got to back up before I update. I have had a few times where it's just auto-updated on me and I didn't back it up, but thankfully nothing happened. But yeah, it's definitely a lot more manageable when you take care of that. It's a lot less, I don't want to say dangerous, but a lot less risky to losing your builds and things like that, and your save files and your legacies and your cast creations and your whatever you do in the game. But yeah, anyway, we are getting pretty close to the end of this video here. Another short one today, thankfully. The last things I do, yeah, is basically just go around and put some terrain paint in. I think I also put in a little bit of seeding. I don't know if I've already done that or if I do it after this, but yeah, we're really, really close to the end. So yeah, if you guys want to see more stuff like this, or you want to hear me ramble more on about most random things, I mean, today was at least Sims related. I'm very proud of myself for that. But yeah, sometimes I don't ramble about Sims related things. But anyway, if you want to hear me ramble, or if you want to hear more about challenges that I have got set up, or if you want to see more of my builds, definitely make sure to subscribe. I come up with a new video every single day except the last 2 or 3 days of February, depending on if it's a leap year or not. And that is my schedule for the next at least 3 years, so you'll definitely be getting a lot of videos from me if you're looking at watching some builds. But until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!